Hey guys, I'll be showing you guys a mod called Boxy. Recently, it's been updated to 1.21.7 and 8, and has had a new mod version 2.0. This mod update has created an entire rewrite for the mod and has added a lot of new features, including true sodium support for settings. You'll no longer need GeckoLib to actually show the settings, only sodium. Now, if we go down here, as you can see, we can see pretty far at a pretty decent performance. Now, you're like, what if I zoom in? Well, let's zoom in. I mean, these chunks look pretty decent, and I'm not like they're at the highest. I'm not like it's at like the highest quality all the time. I have a mid-range computer. I can't really do that. I don't have a 4090 or 5090 Ti Deluxe Super. So, let me go through this very, very small pale forest real quick. As you can see, if I go over here, it looks good. And I'm using a mod to zoom in. It also works with the spyglass. I'll get one right now just to demonstrate. You don't need a mod to necessarily zoom. It works with the spyglass. As you can see, it works with the spyglass. It just works. There is that, of course, but I believe there's a resource pack that fixes that. I will put it in the description if you guys want that resource pack. I will find it. That is not a shipwreck. That's just a ship. That's crazy. Anyways, as you can see, this mod, it looks pretty decent no matter how far away you look from it. How this works. First of all, I'm just gonna give you the seed. There's the seed. Very, very cool seed. This is spawn right here. You'll have a ship and the world's smallest pale forest. Anyways, I'm assuming you guys want to know like how this works. So let me explain. How this works and how it always looks great no matter how far away you look from it is that this mod no longer detects how good the LOD should look by distance. It detects it by how many pixels are on your screen, how many pixels that LOD covers on your screen. So like right now, that LOD all the way over there, because I'm not zoomed in on it, it only takes up like maybe 20 pixels. I'm running on 1440p. So it has pretty low LOD. But when I zoom in, it says, oh shoot, I'm taking up now like a tenth of the screen. Let me go ahead and increase my LOD. That's what it does. That's why it also works with something like the zoom mod, because it just detects how many pixels are on the screen. That is pretty much how it works for the LOD system and how it works. This mod sadly just does not generate the LODs naturally. You're going to have to use something like Chunky and have something called chunk ingest in the Voxy settings on. So whenever you load chunks, Voxy will notice and will turn them into a Voxy LOD. This is a 128 render distance, and it only took 5 minutes for my computer to load it. I have a Ryzen 7 5700 and a 3060 Ti. If you guys want a detailed video on how to make chunk loading really fast, I will do that if this video reaches 100 likes. How about that? If this video reaches 100 likes, I will do that. Anyways, I'm going to show you the /Boxy import command. This also works in servers. Like let's say you have a server and you're the owner of it, or you're an operator and you know the C to the server. You can load chunks, and now you see far away in the server as well if you do an import. Let me demonstrate. Pretend right now I'm creating a server that has the same seed. That is the wrong thing. I'm using the same seed. This is the server, guys. This is not a single player world. This is the server. I do /Voxy import world, and we use the world that has the chunks loaded. And if we look over here, as you can see, it's importing them pretty fast, I would say. If you go over here, you'll actually be able to see how fast they load once it starts loading on this side. It does like half on this side, half on that side. Oh, here it is. So you can see, wow, that is really fast in my opinion. And it works the same way on a true server, I promise you. And now we see far away in the server. The issue with this, I'll have a resource pack in the description to fix the trees. And as you can see, I'm using the latest version 1.21.7 and 8, I believe this version works on. I will put their Discord in the description for support on them. And I'll have my server in there as well because I do giveaways. I believe that's about it. That's really all I can think of right now. There is shaders, I will say that. The best shader I've seen that works with it is Complementary Reimagine. But again, this technically doesn't support shaders. But the fog works with it. If I do slash time set, as you can see, the fog works. But there is yet to note, it doesn't supposed to really work with shaders at the moment, which I believe they are thinking about it or something. So as you can see, the water reflections, it just looks like vanilla water and vanilla lighting. But that's like the only downsides with it. Again, what the heck? Reflections work apparently. That's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm glad that happens. Cloud shadows won't work. Actually, I can't really demonstrate right now, but if there's a mountain supposed to be in front of a cloud that is an LOD, because the shader doesn't know that LOD is there, it just kind of goes over the mountain and it just kind of looks weird. So be warned about that. Chunk loading is again really fast. And FPS is decent. I am recording right now at really high bitrate to kind of keep the quality decent at 1080p. And is still getting around 300 FPS. If I look at every single chunk right now that I'm still getting 150 FPS, and this is like going overkill. Again, you can lower the quality by increasing this number, as you can see, or you can increase quality by decreasing this number. This is overkill. 28 is overkill. I stick around 63. Sometimes go to the 30s or even 50s. I mean 50s, not 30s. 30s is kind of overkill, depending on your situation. I think that's all I can really think of right now. Again, just a really great mod. If you guys want more like mod showcases, I'd be willing to do that. Planning to upload more often, tutorials on stuff in Minecraft wise. Put your thoughts in the comments about this video and my mic quality and just stuff like that in general. If I need to increase the quality of the video via bitrate or even increasing the resolution or something else, just comment, honestly. Just comment your opinion. I really need criticism here. If you think this video is good, put like and maybe even subscribe. You might see another video that you might like. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.